Howdy! Jesus, watches Yellowstone once. Who do I think I am? Hello, welcome back to my channel. The sun is shining. It is April, which means only one thing. I'm just checking for Brad. He's harrowing because we are doing a big spring clean. It has been well overdue and it ties in nicely with my trailer service. So yesterday I got my trailer completely emptied out. I will show you the carnage in my tack room in a minute. I got it completely emptied out, all cleaned, scrubbed, and it has gone off for its service. I also cheated a little bit and I took it to like one of the pull-in car washes where the guys come out and wash your trailers and cars for you. And they made it look incredible. It came back looking near on brand new. I've never been able to get it that clean, so definitely doing that again. But yeah, it's all in my tack room. And then today, Brad has been out doing some harrowing. So we've done the school, he's out doing the hay fields, we're about to do her field. So she has come in for a bit of an afternoon nap and to have her magnetic wraps on, which are really good. I'm really impressed with these. The mat from the trailer have been washed. They are there on the side. I need to move this away from scavenger nose, but I want to show you my tack room because I have just been really busy, so I haven't really been keeping it clean. Dear God. So quick pan. Let's start over here. My rugs. So obviously some of these have been dragged out of the trailer and thrown on the floor, but I need to take some to the rug wash lady, so I haven't like gone through them yet because I knew I needed to do the ones from the trailer. So this is a state. My sashes have just fallen off. This isn't too bad. This I keep tidy. This is what I use every day. That is fine. However, this is everything from the trailer. I have just put it all in the tack room. So I've never like actually fully emptied the trailer since it came to me and it was empty. I've just always left bits in there because if I have to pack and repack every single time, I'm going to forget some quite significant stuff because I'm just that kind of person. So I just always had everything in the trailer that I need, and it's just her tack that comes in and out. But with that, when I buy new or like replace something, I don't take out the old stuff. I just add to it. And I was a bit like, this is a lot of weight to be carrying around in a trailer. Now, I know it's not a problem because Dublin only ever travels on her own, but let's not take extra weight that we don't need to be taking. So I figured this time I'm going to empty it the hell out, get everything out and go through it properly. So I need to replace my show jacket. I do need to replace a few items, and it means that the old stuff is actually going to come out. And all the emergency kit that I've got, I'm accumulating. So I've got like 2 spare head collars and 3 spare lead ropes, and I'm like, I don't need that. I do not need that. I keep packing for like other people and I need to stop doing that. I've always like, I'm like, oh, I'll take spare, and then I'm like, oh, but if the people I'm with, they have problems, like I'm not going to use it, but they might. Like I had a plaiting kit. Why did I have a plaiting kit? Oh, I know, because some of my friends still plait and they might run out of stuff. I love my friends, but that is not my problem. I cannot be carrying weight around in my trailer that I don't need. So it's all here. It all needs to be gone through. And I just don't know where to start. I don't know where to start.
A few moments later.
Well, some time has passed. I seriously procrastinated. In fact, I went home, had some food, and then I went to Naylor's and I finally bought the 2 little tubs I wanted to make Dublin the water station I was talking about in the vlog of the horses going out. So you can find that vlog on my channel. I was talking about what I wanted to make Dublin a water station with different water options. So I finally did it, and I have given her mint with like Epsom salts in it to encourage her to drink those. The mint helps with the flavour, and then I've given her turmeric, and then she's got 2 buckets of normal water. And it was a big hit. I turned her out literally showed her that there was 2 new buckets, which she instantly thought was food. So she came trotting over and she sniffed it and then went to walk away, and I was like, oh, she's not gonna appreciate that, she's not gonna want it. Then she kind of like went back and she devoured most of the mint one, like gone, topped it up, and she had a little bit more, and then she also had a good chunk of the turmeric one. So yeah, that might be fun, and I'm just gonna sort of play with different flavours. I'm gonna have a bit of a Google and see what flavours you can do and what different ones you can do, and I'll chop and change that for her. I just want the field to be interesting whilst she's living out. Anyway, I was going to ride, but I do have just a lingering headache I can't get rid of, and it's made me a bit tired, so I'm just chickening out. I'm riding tomorrow with one of the liveries, which will make me do it, and she's gonna be fine. She is not going to mind having another day off. She's been ridden in the week, she's absolutely fine. So it means I'm going to tackle what is my tack room. I don't even know where to start. I said that earlier and I thought going home and having some food would help me, but it's just not. I almost need to put everything from the trailer the other side and then repack this area for the trailer stuff. Now, I might do the whole trailer thing in another vlog because a lot of people like the trailer thing and I feel like it will make this vlog really, really long. Plus, I might not get my trailer back until next weekend. So, yes, I'm going to do the rugs first and then we're going to move this to there. So, rug-wise, I need to do a pile of ones that are going to go to the rug wash lady. Those that can go in my machine at home. And then what's just going to be stored. So, I think for definite, this is covered in bird poo because Dublin stands under the tree in her field. That is going to get washed, and there is the neck attachment. So that is a wash with the neck attachment. That is a wash. Now this is my nice purple one, which can be washed at home. The other part of it is here. So that one I tend to like take to the stayaway shows, so that she's got a nice clean rug for stayaways in the trailers. Now this is the turnout that I keep in the trailer, so that I've got a nice clean one for in the trailer. It's a little bit bad. I think I can wash and reproof that at home. Fleeces again. I think actually that wasn't long washed. So this can be hung, no, this is going in the trailer. I'm going to throw it on the trailer pile. What is this one? This one is just a red. Again, that wasn't actually washed that long ago, so that is being hung up. So, I kind of categorised my rugs. This hook is turnout, this one's like stable rugs, and then this one is fleeces. So this will live on there. That one. Oh, that is the straps for that. This is again the like showing sheet. Oh, although it can be hung up. It can be hung up because I tend to bath her and then put her in this one. Oh. Fine. And then this final turnout on the floor, she has been wearing in the field, but it's not bad. I don't need to wash it for the sake of washing it, but I think I'm going to wash that rain sheet because that's, yeah, that's Megan. That can go to the wash. And I'm going to be good, and I'm actually going to drop these down. Ooh, big spider. I'm going to drop these down so that they are actually done, especially the rain sheet, because I might want that. Oh. Right. Okay. I need a bag for that. How the hell am I going to get those home? Okay, now the semi-pointless task of moving all of that into that corner behind me so I can tidy this side. said plaiting kit that does not need to go in my trailer. We're still going. That's obscene. Only people with lorries carry this amount of stuff. And that is why I wanted to do it, because that's insane. That's just like the most ridiculous pile. Right. Now we need to sort out this corner, because this has become a little bit of a dump. Let's get these rugs outside. They're gonna go home to get washed. And we need to sort this out, because I kind of got these drawers and like they were a good idea, but they've just become like a bit of a dumping ground and I don't like it. So yeah, I need to go through all of this. Okay, let's do drawers. So this bottom drawer is just bags, which is handy to keep. This one is, I don't know, I've got Easter bunny ears. Morbidly, I have some of Dublin's tail, because I'm just terrified that something will happen and something will happen to me at the same time, and then like no one will remember to cut tail off. So I kind of already did it. So yeah, we got some medals and some rosettes, but these are so like trashed. But I know places like the RDA and that have donations, and we at work support the RDA. So what I might do actually in said bag is bag them up, and then what happens is the RDA reuse them, put their own things on the front, and the kids there can have them. Cool. And then I might keep that as a bit of a props drawer. You know what we're all like, we end up with so much stuff. This top one is just full of junk. So we've got spare hangers from Saddle Pads. Put that there for now. This is the netting that's on the wall. I think, to be honest, this one's okay. It just needs tidying. That cup's fallen in. So that's for the gas bottles for the cooker. And then that means that fits nicely there. And the bin bag's on top. This cup is from the trailer. Now my big mistake is I left the bottle of cleaner in the trailer when I dropped it off. And that's so annoying, so I really want to clean this down. I think if I just wipe it off for now. Ew. This is cute. Dublin won this at the Norfolk County when she was the concours winner, and it's just a little trophy, but I use it to store all my staples and pins, so it lives there. I had this really fun sign for Christmas, and I was going to put it on the wall, and I was going to move this up. So I'm not doing very well at this because I was going to get the pins. You can't really like screw this into the wall, but I can pin it, and I was going to get more pins and get Brad to move it up, but I didn't get the pins. And I'm scared that if I pull it off the wall, the pins are only going to break, and then I'm going to have nothing to pin it back up with. And then this sign was effectively going to go underneath, but for now it will have to live back there. I have updated. We have now got the shows that we're actually doing on the board, so that's good. I can see what I'm doing. We're not doing as many this year, obviously, because she's like older. So we're not doing as many shows, but I do still have like plans to take her for like pub rides, and I want to go back to the beach, and I want to do all like the fun stuff. But just stuff that's less like strenuous on her, basically. But we are doing 2 or 3 counties, the veteran champs and concourse champs. So the board is updated. This area is as clean as it's going to get for now, so let's move on. This bit here is a little bit like my pride and joy, so I have been keeping that quite neat. The cushions from the trailer are on there, but it's fine. But I've kind of got like branded saddle pads up here. So I've got a blue chip one, and then I've got all my like Green Mile ones that I get from work. So they're up there with like the only set of ears I own. And then I have my normal ones down the bottom. Now I have got 2 at home on the washing line, having been washed. So yeah, I'm not a saddle pad like collector. I think because I have to keep washing them every single time I use them in the summer, especially because of the sweat. I don't like spending money on like really expensive ones or collecting them, because eventually they just get trashed from being washed. So yeah, I'm not a saddle pad girly. Love a saddle pad, but I just don't spend my money on it. This was from Agino, which is at home, and then I've still got it pretty much the same. So I've still got, let me move you. Still have all my hat silks. They're all like here. My spare bits that don't get stored in the trailer. My hat is there, and then I've got like a box of gloves. My lunch kit is in here, and then I've got all my bandages and then all my boots in the basket at the bottom. So that works really well. I like that. Whew. But what we do need to do is sweep. Okay, I know it's not incredible. The purple bag is just my camera kit, so ignore that. This under here, it doesn't actually have anywhere else to live. It's just gonna have to look like that. This is not a big posh tack room. It is an old stable, but that's a bit tidier. And obviously this is all going back in the trailer. Well, no, it's not all of it at all. Some of it is going back in the trailer. And then I understand that I should have swept under there first. I know, I get it. My pile of rugs to be washed either at home, and that is there, so that's all fine. What I might do is, once I've got through that pile, I might just give these a little bit of a wash closer to when I know I'm going to use them. Our first show is in May, so it won't be long. And this I'm going to save for a different vlog, because this is just a whole nother job entirely. And I do not have the mental capacity to get into it right now. That is the God honest truth. So, it's clean enough. We're going to just walk away. Well, spring is not springing, and I'm having to hold my microphone because I can't put it on my neck. But we are hiding indoors. I have had to put my rugs in the wash bay, and they are hopefully just going to have to dry out there. We were due rain, but it wasn't supposed to come until tomorrow, and I honestly thought I still had like a good day worth of a bit of a spring clean. I had plans to do all the outside area. I want to leave this for another vlog, because that is such a big job, and of course I can't finish it until my trailer is back, so that is going to have to be ignored. But yes, I wanted to finish like all the outside bit where we took the harrows out, like all along that side wall. I have kind of like swept it back a little bit, but it needs like fully emptying. Saying that, the bins for all the rubbish haven't actually arrived, so good job, Katie. Not very well planned on the spring cleany type vlog, but my stable got a full empty and refill the other day. However, the weather is really, really rubbish, so I think I'm going to muck out and then bring Dublin in for the afternoon, and we're going to ride later. So I'm going to be really dull and say goodbye. I'm going to say bye, and then we are going to pick up next week with this big pile of stuff, and then we get to put that to use because I'm going out. So our first show isn't until 24th of May, or our second show technically, till the 24th of May. It's a county show, which is exciting, and it's not far away. But we're going somewhere fun later on in the month. So I'm going to say bye because I'm really, really rubbish at this vloggy thing. See ya!